Hi, this is Jim, and I just replaced my broken garbage disposal. It was dripping right at the plug. We've been in the house 9 years, and I guess it's about time for a new one. I went to Home Depot and got a new one. They want to charge $175 to install it. And I got to thinking, can't be that hard. So I looked on YouTube, and I saw about 6 videos. I think 2 of them were by ladies, and the rest were guys. And they made it look pretty simple. So I'm not going to tell you how to install a garbage disposal, but I just want to pass on my experience on one area and a tip, something that I think I invented that will help everyone if you're doing it by yourself. First off, the disposals have an optional plug for a dishwasher. And all the videos say, if you have a dishwasher, take a screwdriver and just pop that little plastic cap out. I took my screwdriver, bam, right through it, and I had to wedge it out. I said, wow. So I said, instead of using a screwdriver, I took this wrench. Since it was kind of dull on the end, put it through the hole, and I took this end and pounded it. That little plastic thing kind of bent, and I had to go around cleaning it out and pulling out all the pieces. Not too bad, got past that. But the big tip I want to pass on to everyone is, on YouTube, a lot of these plumber guys say, don't get anything less than a 3/4 horsepower. So that's why I got a 3/4 horsepower. The one on there before must have been a 1/3 horsepower. It was a smaller disposal. And I got a Syncerator Select Plus. A nice one. It's a nice one. It's supposed to be quiet. And I followed the YouTube instructions to put on the electrical pigtail, disconnected the hoses and the plumbing, and to come off, I just put the little wrench in, I just twist it, bam, it was off so easy. Now, since I was replacing an existing one, I did not need to put this on, which saved me a lot of time, much easier. I guess I could have, but there's no need to. The other one was on there just fine. But the other one was heavy, and there's not much space. I'm there on my knees, I'm trying to lift up, and I could not. I lifted up there and get it in, but there's a big rubber gasket that's got to fit up into this nice tight seal in order for you to get that ring to engage. I got it one time and it was on one side. It wasn't fully all the way. I kept trying. I tried putting it on a bucket, but I had that much gap. And then I came up with the great idea I want to pass on to everyone, is this. A car jack. Yeah, that was it. That was the magic. And I put the car jack there. Now, I didn't want this part of the car jack, though, to actually crush the bottom of my disposal. So I just took a piece of wood like this, put it like that, and then I raised this almost to the point where I needed it, and I put the disposal on top here, and then I slowly at that point just turned this up, just a couple turns to almost in place, and then I could then move it, and I could feel my fingers, and also reach from the top to make sure that gasket was in the right place, the rubber, and I just turned it, and it was seated real nice, and I just took that ring, turned it around my fingers, snapped in place, and presto. So and I did struggle for about 45 minutes, swearing. Had my wife try and see if I could hold it up and she could push the ring. She was not happy. She says, just call somebody. I'm saying, I've done everything. I just need some muscle. And so, anyway, I thought I'd pass that tip on to everyone. And hopefully you could do the same thing using a car jack to lift up that heavy garbage disposal. Take care. Thank you much for watching.